Hello everybody, welcome back to the Shogun 2 Very Hard Ikkō-ikki clan campaign. This is part 14. In the last episode, we have successfully basically beaten back the Tokugawa clan from Echu, made peace with them, but unfortunately we have lost control of our province of Hida, which is now being overrun by forces of both the Takeda and Imagawa clan. In fact, there is a combined force of around 4 stacks of samurai units, which is really, really bad. I don't really need to tell you guys how bad this is for you guys to realize how bad this is, but I think we might have to make a different strategy in order to successfully survive here. I think maybe it's time for us to potentially withdraw from both Echu and Noto and set up a stronghold over in Kaga, which unfortunately doesn't even have a stronghold. I say this because if we were to reinforce Echu, we would lose everything to our west, including Kaga, Echizen, and Noto, and of course Wakasa would fall later on. And if we were to reinforce Kaga, we would lose Echu and Noto, and of course our vassal, the Uesugi clan, is about to get raffle stomped by Mogami, who is set up right outside their capital with a naval invasion. No matter how we look at this situation, it's incredibly, incredibly dire, and it's incredibly bad. But we're doing the best we can. We try, at least. That's the important thing. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do in this episode is we're going to try to see what we can do about this army over here. But if nothing else works, I'm thinking, why don't we just go ahead and send all of our men to the east and kind of just do an exodus over to the northeast part of Japan. This way we can, of course, set up a stranglehold, and it's much easier to defend against one front than, say, 4 or 5 fronts that we're currently doing. So what I think I'm going to do is I think we're just going to abandon everything that we've got over here, because let's face it, there's 4 stacks of samurai. Of course, there's a lot of, Ashigaru units over here too, but I can't withstand my force of lone swords against just this onslaught of samurai forces. It's not going to work out. I mean, they got, for Christ's sakes, they got, Yari samurai cavalry, they got Yari samurai, they've got full stacks of Yari bow samurai, samurai bowmen. I mean, it's really not going to work out. I think our forces, although they're pretty good, they're not going to be able to withstand the combined onslaught. So we really need to do an exodus, which is what I'm going to be doing in this episode. I know a few of you guys might be against that, but hey, we're going to do what we can do here. And by that, I mean we are going to be pushing to the east. So without further ado, of course, in the last episode, I've opted for the attack by fire. This will give us fire-protecting mangonels, which might be good later on in the game. But because we are opting to do an exodus, I'm more than likely in the next turn going to bump up the taxation to very hard and then just loot all my everything on my way to the east. This is the only way I can see myself surviving this. In fact, in a previous recording, I had tried to already do this by reinforcing Kaga, and I just got completely annihilated. I mean, I tried to do it where I held onto my territory, but there are four full stacks. This is just a little fort. And they sit all 4 of their men over here. I only got 1 little ninja unit. I don't have enough money to even sabotage any of their armies. I mean, it's terrible. So we got to make the most of this. We got to head east. We got to do we got to do an exodus. So let's go ahead and cancel this Jodo Shinshu monastery. We don't need it anymore. We're going to do the exodus. We need as much money as we can. Once we get to the east, we are of course going to more than likely lose our farms as well. I'm not going to cancel them just yet, just because, we might have a hope of holding on to Echizen. I don't really know. But actually, let's go ahead and cancel it. Like I said, this plan is the Exodus. We plan on getting the hell out of here and moving to the east. So, with that being said, all of our provinces, we are not improving anything, except for the Sakiden over here, which is okay. We're going to bleed this place dry of taxation, so that is necessary. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. Of course, we should probably go ahead and recruit a monk unit. We're going to need all the agents we can get on our march to the east. Let's go into the turn. And again, I've came to this conclusion just because I've ran a few simulations of this particular strategy of just standing and fighting. It doesn't work. We gotta head east. It's important. We hope that our vassals will be able to hold the fort, but everybody in Japan is declaring war on us. We just can't do it anymore. We gotta pull the hell out of here. We gotta head out, and we gotta head east. So that is what I'm going to be doing here today. Of course, as you can see, the combined armies of Takeda are heading into our territory already. We really need to move back, but it looks like the Uesugi are not going to be able to move in time for the I believe it's the Mogami clan that's about to attack them. I hope that they are able to withstand an attack. I don't think they're going to, but it's okay. We are going to do our best. Looting our way to the east, just really trying to survive at this point is tantamount to our success, is paramount to our success. We're going to lose a lot of territory. We're going to lose a lot of our vassals. In fact, our vassals will start to declare independence as soon as we move to the east. But it is what it is. We're gonna do our best here, and trying to salvage this save, because I mean we are just getting thrashed from the middle of Japan. Well, everybody on all sides of us is declaring war. I mean it's just a nightmare. We can't afford to deal with this conundrum anymore. We gotta make some action here, and that is why I've decided to move to the east. I mean it's not exactly the richest land in the game, but we will be able to hopefully reconquer all of our territory to the southwest once we kind of have a foothold into the northeast of Japan. In the future, I might actually turn off the movement unit, because our unit movement, I should say, because this is a bit annoying, seeing all of our enemies just kind of parade around, making fun of us, kind of sticking out their tongues, saying, "Haha, we outnumbered you 10-1. You're gonna get fucked." But it looks like Mogami actually was beaten back by the Uesegi vassals, so that's pretty nice. It's pretty good news. Well, I spoke too soon, didn't I? Well, all good things do come to an end, I do suppose, but we are going to move as fast as we can. Of course, here we go. I mean, this is just ridiculous. We've got, an invasion force everywhere. Got one over here outside of Wakasa. I think our Wakasa's defenses will be able to hold them off. I mean, this is just a small little army. I might even fight it, to be honest with you guys. But anyways, we need to make a move. We're going to go ahead and immediately sack South Shinano right away. And out of resolve, just like so. We're going to sack the shit out of it, loot it. Very nice. I think our, let's go ahead and go to our clan management screen. I believe our daimyo is now unhonorable. He used to be very honorable, but now he's got some honor. He's not so bad. Let's go ahead and adopt our commissioner for warfare. We'll put him into our family. This will increase his honor, or rather his loyalty. I should have done this a long time ago, actually. But besides that, let's go ahead and make a move. We need to get the hell out of here. Pretty big Takeda force over here, outside of North Shinano. We're going to move outside of South Shinano immediately, just like so. And again, there's no way for us to be able to hold off this combined force. I would like to be able to hold on to our warrior monks, but at this point, let's be honest, we're not going to be able to meet up with our other units in time. So we are going to send our warrior monks over here to Echizen, where they're going to do like Custard's last stand type of thing. It's going to be pretty hard for them, but it is what it is. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get the fuck out of Echu province. We are going to move. Let's go and see. Okay, so we can move these guys over to Echu proper. That's good. We're going to move these guys to the east so they can reinforce in case if they do attack Echu. But in all my simulations, they never attacked Echu, so I doubt that they will. Instead, they're going to make a move on Kaga, which is okay. Let's go ahead and send our... Let's go and send this monk to the east, where we can go ahead and just start fucking shit up. We can go ahead and start, inciting revolts. Why not? And also using our monk was executed, just our luck. Let's go and sabotage their army, at least. That could be useful. Whilst also inciting some revolts. I know it's expensive, but we were successful in inciting revolts, which is great. I don't really know where the revolt is. Okay, it's over here. Ooh, pretty nice army over here. Of course, we won't be able to reinforce our forces in time, but that's all right. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and move all of our other agents the hell out of here. That would include our previous monk that was captured, and our units over here. In fact, let's go ahead and recruit another ninja. Why the hell not? And another monk. Why not, right? We need as many agents as we can get here. And again, because we can't move any of our units out of here in time, we're going to go ahead and inspire the settlement and all that. Let's see what we can do here. They're both really low-level monks. Well, alright, you know what? It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and use this guy to minister to the settlement. Or maybe even the army, actually. Can I do that? Can I put him on the army, actually? Doesn't look like I can. Maybe if I move my army outside just for a second and then move it back in. Let's go and do that. Inspire army. Just like that. Perfect. And this monk is going to go to the east to provide us eyes in our former vassal's territory, which is good. We're going to make a move over there anyways, as I mentioned earlier. And let's go ahead and actually hire some more loan swords, because once we get out of this province, we're not going to have any access whatsoever to any type of reinforcements, so we might as well make the most out of this situation as we can. Of course, we're going to lose Kaga, we're going to lose Echizen, we're going to lose all of these territories. We might even lose Wakasa. It's not looking good for us, but it is what it is, you know. We've got as many agents as we can. Let's go ahead and bump up the taxation to like a ridiculous level so we can get a lot of money next turn. Of course, we're going to have a lot of revolts. That's totally fine. Again, this is, you know, to be expected at this point. And honestly, I'm just waiting for my vassals to declare independence. They're gonna declare war on me. I can pretty much guarantee you guys that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and end the turn. I'm doing a very, very interesting strategy here. I've never actually played through an Exodus strategy. Let's hope it plays out. Just because if we stand still, we're going to get fucked. So we need to do this. Should I fight this? If we fight this, we might get like, you know, let's go and fight it. I was going to say if we fight it and succeed, we're going to hold on to that taxation in the province, the Battle of Obama once again. I think we can hold them off. If I remember correctly, they only have like a unit or two of Katana Samurai. But I've got Warrior Monk Retainers, which is all I need really. Considering, you know, once we're on top of the walls, we get a much better morale, you know, I guess bonus, you could say. So, again, guys, I really hope this Exodus strategy pulls off. If it doesn't, and if we lose, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'll do another Shogun 2 Let's Play. And after that, you know, the next Shogun 2 Let's Play ends. I'm probably going to switch it up by either going with the expansions or by going with, you know, an Empire Total War or a Rome 2 Total War campaign. I'll, of course, have a vote as soon as the next Shogun 2 campaign is over. So, that being said, we don't know where they're going to attack from. Let's go ahead and start the battle. They're all attacking from the east, of course. Let's see what their unit composition is. We got 2 Bo Ashigaru, 2 Yari units, a unit of Yari Ashigaru and a unit of Yari Samurai, and 2 Katana Samurai. We can more than likely hold them off at bay. We're going to, as usual, put our, you know, our Yari Ashigaru on the walls. They're basically cannon fodder, or in this case, katana fodder. And we're going to have our other monks reinforce, as our warrior monks are incredibly good units, but they lack defense, meaning that they're just going to take a lot of, you know, a lot of hits if I keep them on the wall, you know, for the archers. So let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Again, if we do lose control of this fort, not the end of the world. Pretty much the entirety of Japan is at war with me, so even if we do get a realm divide later on in the game, it's not going to change anything, let's be honest. So, with that being said, our bow arrow tower is almost in range between the units. Let's go ahead and see where they go, and I will reinforce accordingly. Of course, our war cry ability is almost ready, which is fantastic. We have absolutely no bow retainers, which is fine. Of course, as you guys can see, we're already starting to see some arrows, I believe, attacking us, attacking our Yari. But again, our Yari are basically worthless. They're just going to hold the fort for us, so to speak. We got some Yari Samurai heading to the east, along with the Katana Samurai. We're going to go ahead and move one of our monk units against the wall. Of course, these are retainer units. If we lose them, not the end of the world. And we're going to go ahead and speed it up again. Just a little bit, keeping one of our units on retainer. There we go. And we're going to also set everybody to guarding the walls as best they can. We've got to keep our general alive, just like so. And here we go. We're starting to see everybody crawl up the walls, of course. I might just send out these bow warrior, or rather these warrior monks out to kill the bow Ashigaru. But the Ashigaru are the least of our concerns. They're not going to really do any damage. Instead, we're going to charge the Katana Samurai to deal a morale blow to them. Let's go ahead and use War Cry, of course. The more morale damage we can do, the better. And here we go. We are going to charge these guys. Hopefully by not going out of the wall, out of the gates like a retard. Oh, well, that's where they're heading to. No. We want you to attack these guys that are already up here. Fantastic. Here we go. Let's see how much shock damage I can incur on these units. Of course, I'm attacking the Katana Samurai. And our Yara units are just taking hits for the team. It's great. Here we go. We got another War Cry going. We've got them down to steady, which is fantastic news. This means that their morale is taking some heat. And our Samurai Retainers need to go ahead and also help out our units, since they are basically useless over here anyways. They're going to help out our warrior monks, who are getting pelted by bow units, but that's okay. Nobody really cares about them. We're already about to make their Yari Ashigaru run away, which is fantastic news. Of course, our samurai retainers are just as good as katana samurai, if I remember correctly, so that's great. We need to... Let's see, we should probably go ahead and reinforce these units over here. We need to go ahead and route this unit. But their katana samurai are already wavering, which is fantastic news. The bad news is these units over here are kind of doing bullshit. We need to go ahead and get them over here, because we have a lot of units that are not even fighting at the moment, which is bad news. Let's go ahead and put our samurai retainers over here against the katana samurai. That's fine. We've already shaken the other katana samurai, which is good news. You know, this is going to be a close battle. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's going to be close. But I think we can do it. With any luck. Yeah, we've already routed the other units, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead. Okay, so all the units are routed. Let's go ahead and send our monks down to attack the Ashigaru. And we're going to clean up the rest of these units with our general. We're going to kill all of these guys. We need them all dead. Everybody needs to die. There we go. Let's go and speed it up. I mean, we won. There's no doubt about it. They've all routed. We're doing a lot of morale damage to them. You guys are going to go over here. And you guys are going to go over here. Of course, we're going to just cut through these units like butter. Because, again, these are just peasant units. We're going to run them down if we can. I don't really think we can, but, you know, again, it is what it is. If we can't get any more kills, it's fine. We're just making sure that Tokugawa get the fuck out of our territory. And, you know, while we do this exodus, I might be able to just hire some units over in Echizen, our capital. Or as an Echigo, I kind of forgot. I haven't played this in a while. And we might be able to just, you know, defend our castle, or rather our capital. Or at least we could try to. But anyways, as you guys can see, we're cleaning up. I think this is the last of the amount of units that we can kill here. You know, we tried our best. Where... Okay, yeah, that's it. Let's go into battle. Oh shit, did not mean to save the replay. Yeah, that was not really worth it. I mean, rather, it was worth it that we held on to the fort. Of course, this way, our exodus, we have even more money. We are bleeding the peasants dry as we work our way to the east, where we hope to gain lots and lots of territory. I'm probably going to loot my way to the east until we secure at least a, you know, 2 or 3 provinces. So we won, of course, no surprise there. Here comes the Takeda clan. They're making a move on Etsu. This is not good at all. I had no idea that they would even attack Etsu, but they did. They're just laying siege, though. They're not actually attacking me quite yet, which is freeing up my other unit, but this is very, very bad news. We're going to see what we can do here. My, you know, exodus strategy might be compromised now because, let's face it, one of our units is now under siege. So this might not work out the way we wanted it to. But then again, does anything really ever work out the way you want it to in a Total War game? The answer is no. So here we go. We're seeing a lot of neutrals and hostiles kind of moving around the map. Again, here's our vassal, the Asai clan. They're probably going to cut up the enemy for us. And here comes the Imagawa clan, of course, just ready to you know, stir up the ship with us over here. So even if we hold on to one army, it's better than nothing. I'm a bit worried, though, just because we got a castle under siege. We got some mounting... Okay, yeah, right, whatever. Where's the rebellion at? Probably in Noto. Yeah, they hate us there. Okay, so, well, we can't just run away, can we? I mean, we probably could, but it's going to be hard for us to do that. And, really, we're kind of in shit creek over here. Not to, you know, not to state the obvious any more than I can here. So, what is our options here? If they attack Etsu, they're going to outnumber us 2-1. We might be able to win, but I am under the impression that we are going to get our asses kicked. So, let's go ahead and turn on the taxation because we can't afford a rebellion in every single one of our provinces. That's fine. We'll see if that makes everybody happier, which it does. And where's that rebellion at? We had a rebellion over here at some point. Don't really remember what quite happened to it, but we're going to pester the shit out of our enemy here by inciting revolts everywhere we go. We don't give a fuck about him. Oh, except for the fact that we can't get there in time. So let's go ahead and either convert this character or incite another revolt. We can't. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and character convert him. Oh, we lost another monk. Whatever. Not the end of the world, except for the fact that our monk was really good. So, again, we are right outside North Shinano, which is good news. We're probably going to sabotage this army again. Because why not, let's be honest. Sabotage, yes. The army sabotage, fantastic news. And our monk over here is going to work his way up to the north. We are just going to incite a revolt in every single province that we come across. Of course, we were successful once again, which is fantastic news. I don't really know where the army is, but that's okay. We're losing a lot of money now, but that's also alright. And I have a decision to make. Let's go ahead and see what the army looks like over here in Echigo. Because if I were to attack this in the open, we might have a problem. Take a look. We got some samurai and a lot of Ashigaru units. Compared to my, I don't have any samurai. I just got some Bo-Ronin and some, warrior monks. Oof, this is going to be a very, very close call. If we decide to stay in Etsu and defend the city, it's going to be a problem, I think. It's going to be a bit difficult, I think, for us here. So, I hate to be a pussy, but I think I'm just going to run away, if I can. Not sure if that's a possibility. Let's go and take a look at what we got going on over here. We got strongholds. We got some retainers, of course, from the Jodo Shinshu Monastery. But the problem is I think that because we have a lot of units already at this point in time, what is the maximum amount of units that you can field in battle? I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I want to say it's 20, but I want the maximum amount of units in this army from our retainers. And to make this possible, I might have to actually disband one of our units, and I'd probably would disband one of our Yari Ashigaru units. But I don't know. I don't know what a full army is. In fact, I'm under the impression that it's a lot of units, but let's go and take a look at their units, because I think they have an even fuller army than we do. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 units. 20 units in total. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 units with a total of 20. And we've got how many retainers we got going on over here? We got 1 Yari Ashigaru garrison and 2 Naginata warrior monks, which means that if we were to go ahead and continue with the siege, we would only get 1 defending retainer. So let's go ahead and disband both of our Yari Ashigaru to allow... oh, okay, so we already got the garrison up. I see. Right, so we don't disband anybody. That would be stupid. Right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and demoralize somebody as best we can here. Why the hell not? We were successful. Fantastic. Not that that really matters in the grand scheme of things. And what are we going to do here? I mean, if we have a chance at defending Etsu, we might have a chance to not actually go through with this Exodus strategy. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hire some Ikkō-ikki warrior monks. And if it turns out that shit hits the fan and we need to run the hell away, we can always cancel the recruitment later on and save our money. So that's not a problem. We're going to lose Noto, of course, to these rebels. Again, we got a fort. We're going to lose the province, of course. So with that being said, let's go ahead and end the turn. We did the best we could. And again, we're going to end the turn. Let's see what happens. More than likely, lots of shit's going to go down. We're probably going to lose our city that we are defending. But we're going to try. So here we go. Oof. Oh, Jesus. So we've got a lot of enemy forces. And this is not even taking into account the Imagawa clan that also has some forces nearby. So... right. Oh, Jesus Christ. If we enable large control... right. We should just go ahead and go through with it. Quick save for good measure. Their main army is just consisting of Yari Ashigaru forces. Their reinforcement army consists of basically full samurai units. And the other Takeda reinforcement is mainly just a Yari garrison. So, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. We're going to fight it out. And I'm more than likely going to have to set up this battle into 2 parts, considering we are almost at the 30-minute mark. Stay tuned for the next episode, though. I mean, I'm not going to end the episode just right now, but unfortunately, we are defending the banana forts. I wish I could say that, you know, we weren't defending the banana fort, but we are. I fucking hate the banana fort. You have to defend from so many different angles. It's really a serious pain in the ass. So, that being said, we got 2 full armies. We've got 3 full armies. It's about to see if these forts are worth more than just, you know, Banana Clan. So, right, so our reinforcements are going to be coming from the northeast, which is a good thing. Inside of our fort, we've got a lot of forces, but they are going to stick all of their forces all around us. They're going to attack from so many different sides. We have no idea where they're going to strike from. We need to set our units. We need to set them up somewhere. That makes sense. We're, of course, going to run to reinforce our units. We need all of our units to kind of be in packs. So that being said, we're going to put 4 over here. 4 lone swords, that is. We're going to put 4 lone swords over here on this side, kind of strategically. We're going to put 2 Ikkō Ikki, our Shigarus, here in the middle. They're going to be our fodder. We're going to put 2 of our bow warrior monks over here. We're going to put 2 of our Ronin over here. We're going to put our garrison units in the middle as well. And we're going to put both of our warrior monks over here. So let's go ahead and start the battle and see exactly. Okay, so they've decided to do the douche canoe maneuver and surrounding our force with just all sorts of goodies. So the good news is that they're going to have to fight us, I believe, 1 army at a time, considering Shogun 2 only allows a certain amount of units on the screen at once, which is a great thing, which means that we can beat back their forces and kind of wait for their reinforcements to come. So, with that being said, we got some Yari Samurai and Bow Samurai over here. We got some Yari Ashigaru and Bow Samurai over here. We got some Yari Ashigaru and Bow Ashigaru. And we've got some Bow Ashigaru and Bow Ashigaru over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and immediately set up our 2 Ronin. Well, at least one of our Ronin, actually. I don't want both of our Ronin over here. To attack, I believe we're going to attack the... There's probably a bigger force over here. Don't let that fool you. We're going to put both of our bow Ronin up here against the wall. Let's go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Just like so. Because I know that the AI is going to be packing more units, which they are, more than likely. Pause. We're going to put, let's see, is there any unit that doesn't have any bows? These units have bows. These units have bows. Oh, they don't. These units actually do not have bows. We're going to put our heavy-hitting, well, not really heavy-hitting. We're going to put our lone swords up against this wall over here. Just like so, and like so. And actually, we might put some over here, too. Well, these are the Bow Ashigaru units. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do it like this for the time being. And we got some units over here again. Right, so these units are going to be over here. It's a bit hard for me to control all of my units at once because there's a shitload of them, as you guys can no doubt see. But we're going to move all of our lone swords against the wall for the time being. We're going to keep some in reserve, however. And we've already gotten Takeda Yari charging up the walls, which is going to be a bad idea, bad thing. We're going to see what we can do about that. We've got most of our units against the walls. I'm going to move these guys over here. I'm going to put these units over here as well against their Yari Ashigaru. Let's spread you guys out. This formation. Pause. Let's go ahead and deal with our huge army over here. I believe most of the units are ready. I think this is all of them. Let's go ahead and set them up over here. I'm just going to make them run. So I believe that's everybody. Everybody run over there. That's good. Good news. Alright, so we're gonna have to play it by ear, you know. We've got a huge amount of units. That's not the problem. The problem is that they've got an even more amount of units. So we could probably go ahead and ambush these Bow Ashigaru over here. More than likely, using our units over here. I believe these... Okay, so all of these units over here, all of them belong to the second army. That's good. So we're going to move them up just like so. What do they got over here? They got some Bo Ashigaru. I could probably go ahead and charge them using my general. Just to, well, you don't want to do that too fast, actually. So, that being said, right. We've got a pretty good setup over here. Takeda Light Cavalry, we're not really worried about them. We got some Bow Samurai over here, which means that we might want to move our archers, actually, to hit the samurai. The archer samurai, I should say. We got a big force over here in the southwest, and over here as well. It's going to take them a while to get into the combat, but that's all right. I think we could do our best here. We're going to do a pretty good job. We're going to move up both of our units that you see over here. Give me a second as I forgot exactly how to move them up. Okay, just like that. That's fine. Let's move them up just like so. Perfect. So the rest of our units, like our, let's say, our Yari Ashigaru garrison, we're going to keep them on standby, ready for them to reinforce as necessary. We got some more lone swords going to be kind of hanging back over here with the rest of our troops ready to reinforce. And besides that, I mean, I think we're going to be okay. I think we might just be able to defend ourselves here. Let's go ahead and hit play as we watch this massive amount of group heading up. We're going to be moving all of these units up here, every single one of them, including these units as well. We want them all to attack. Go, 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 go. And this includes you guys as well. Move on up. You guys are going to start attacking them. Right, so that being said, our reinforcement army is going to get into the fort in time. Let's go ahead and pause, because I see that we've already made contact over here with the Yari cavalry, who's demounting to attack up the walls. I have no idea why they've decided to do this, but we're going to go ahead and beat them to it by setting up our men against the walls as well. And of course, this Yari Ashigaru unit is going to go over here against these walls, just like so. And we're going to go ahead and set up these units against these walls as well. So let's see how that turns out. Hopefully it works out really, decently anyways. We're going to set up some covering fire over here with these Bow Ronin. I think we'll be okay. I think the cavalry will be neutralized. Let's see how we're doing down here with our reinforcement army. But again, guys, this is the end of episode 14. Stay tuned for the next episode where we find out if we are successful in, doing what we're about to do here. I mean, chances are we might lose the battle, but we might win. You never know. So again, guys, stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next part of our battle. It's going to only get better from here on out. Again, guys, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care.